Hi, and welcome to another episode. Holy dooly, what the hell is going on around the world? Things are really rapidly changing, aren't they? To be honest, I haven't really wanted to record over the past week or so because there's so much bullshit coming out left, right, and centre. Now, what's happening in the UK is absolutely heartbreaking, to be honest. When we see all these riots being played out on YouTube, etc., it's absolutely appalling. I mean, I stand with the British people always, but violence is never the answer, is it? I mean, I don't know exactly what the hell is going on, but I hope it all sorts itself out quite soon. The people of the UK have obviously had enough. Do we recall when Meghan said she would do nothing to hurt her child, but yet she wanted to unalive herself when apparently she was allegedly pregnant, in my opinion? You know, we know that she's so full of shit. And this last interview that's come out with, oh, we want to help the children with their mental health with social media, etc., etc. We see how things are slowly being silenced on YouTube, on X, on Facebook, on Instagram. They are trying to slowly silence everything. In my opinion, they silenced the media a long time ago with their little game of "we're going to sue you." That has been my opinion all along, and I'm sticking to it because they want their narrative. They want everyone to believe their bullshit, which they don't have a good rapport with telling the truth. So they can't come back from that now. Once you're in this hole, you can't dig yourself out of it. But obviously, Meghan thinks she can. Now, she's also claimed in this interview that she hasn't even scraped the surface from the royal family of what she endured. What the hell is she talking about? She was barely in the royal family for 5 minutes, 18 months to be exact. And to be honest, how many times would she have actually seen the Queen, the King, Catherine, William, any of them? How often would she have actually seen them? Because they're busy, they all live in their own places, they wouldn't have caught up very often on their own, etc. She's so full of shit. She's going to come out with more bullshit and more lies. The fact that she couldn't get help when allegedly she was going to unalive herself when she was pregnant is a whole lot of crap. Harry has always had his psychologists and his psychiatrists and anyone else to do with mental health on speed dial, and he couldn't get help for his wife. Bullshit. We all know it's bullshit. Why are they coming out again and saying this bullshit? They want to silence every social media platform. Believe me. And unfortunately, what's playing out in the UK now is going to play into their hands. Because wasn't it Meghan that started all the racist crap in America? I'm not saying that she's starting what's happening now, but wasn't her that kept going, oh, the UK is so racist. She's so full of shit. The UK is not racist. The UK just want their own people taken care of before taking care of others. You know, charity starts at home. That's my opinion. And the reason why I haven't recorded over the last week or so is because I was afraid I was going to say shit that was going to get me into strife. Because I can't not say what I feel. I can't not deliver the truth of how I feel. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. This last lot of crap, who are they? Who are Harry and Meghan to go on about children's mental health when they have alienated both sides of the families and trashed their family's mental health? Really? What she's put her father through and the royal family through? Who is she? How is she qualified to even talk about this rubbish? They have got nothing to go on. Absolutely nothing. Everyone is tired about her playing the victim. We're tired of it. We are absolutely tired of them playing the victims. You're talking about Mr. Harry being Mr. Richie, yet he's playing the victim again and again and again. It's absolutely appalling. Like, I just don't understand. When are they going to shut up? They've been parents, allegedly. I say that with tongue in cheek for 5 minutes. They don't qualify to talk about parents. And Harry going on that every parent has to be a first responder. Excuse me. A first responder is someone that is on the scene after an event happens, not prior to the event. So what is he talking about? Every parent has to be a first responder. Freaking hell. This guy's an absolute nut job. It's just another stunt for them to be in the limelight. It's just another whole lot of bullshit so people start talking about them. Like, I can't fathom so much bullshit from these people. And when did Harry get to be a mental health care professional? From what university did he get his degree? If he's such an expert, why did he refuse, and I say refuse, to get his wife mental health care while living in the UK? Why did he refuse that? Why did they go to that event? Any person that has said, I want to unalive myself and that of your unborn baby, would have put her in the car, like I've said a zillion times, and like everyone else is saying, and got her help. But he refused to do that. They put on their outfits and they went to an event. She's smiling her face off and he's as miserable as hell. Was that the night that he knew that he'd been markled? Because he looks really pissed that night, but she doesn't. She's smiling. But apparently when the lights were out, she was crying. No, she wasn't, because her makeup shows she was not crying. Seriously? Wasn't it him that said that he has his cancer on speed dial? He's preying on families of people who really are suffering losses. That's what they're preying on. They're preying on people that have had suicide happen. That's what these two do. They prey on vulnerable people. They're playing on people that have lost people to these actions. We can't say that word too often on YouTube because let's not forget, YouTube will silence us. I've applied for monetization twice and they keep coming up with a whole lot of lies. I've spoken to Tom about it and a few other people that have looked through my YouTube channel. There's no such thing as me using reused content. All the photos I have are there on the internet for everybody to use and see. I don't use any reused content, but they want to silence everybody. And any new accounts that come up and say anything or do anything or record anything, they are zipping it. I never wanted to start a channel for monetization for myself. It was always for food banks. I'd said that to Tom from day one. I have a job, thankfully. I have a job. So I therefore said that if I ever monetized or whatever on a YouTube channel, I will be donating money to food banks because we are the whole world. It is worldwide from what I can see and what I can gather on reports, etc., that it is worldwide that everyone's in a financial crisis. So if I can do my little part to help people around the world or in my local community, I'm going to do it because that's who I am. But when it comes, and I'm sure you listeners out there are the same. I'm sure you are very loving and giving and caring. But when it comes to these two, all they think about is their God-given self. It's disgusting. It's wrong. And I'm sure this little witch of a woman, and I know it's her birthday in America today. We're a day ahead, so it's not our today, their today. Do I wish her a happy birthday? No, I don't. Does that make me a bad person? Possibly. But I don't wish her a happy birthday. I wish her to sit in her misery just like she's made her father sit in his misery. Didn't even say that correctly now, did I? Time to get off. Misery. So she can actually know what it's like to be miserable, just like she has done for everybody else. Anyhow, let me know what you think in your thoughts in the comments below, and I hope you have a good day, night, afternoon, wherever you are in this wonderful world, and let's hope the UK, the tensions over there start calming down a little bit, because yeah, that's really frightening when I see all this happening. And I can understand on one hand, and on the other hand, I'm like, please just stop the violence. Anyhow, take good care. Catch you later. Bye for now.